think of the protein, Chase.
I don't give a
I'm looking at
the horse
bodybuilding.
electrolytes.
Just think of the protein in dog food.
I have a story for this.
Fucking, I think a really good
the
example
viewers
of
have
that.
seen us talk about some dumbass shit.
Yeah.
But then we start talking about like such controversial and intellectual things, and it's like, I think about like, who the fuck are we? Like we will
We're just
go
normal
into
guys.
but we will go into like the dumbest topics, like literally Liam fucking a Pokemon.
I'll cuddle or I'll be cuddled. I don't
On his
mind.
days off, he calls his coworker over and hands him $50.
Welcome back to another episode of Duff's Tavern, Parking Lot Talks 5,
He cut me off.
Part 2. Kyle's been cut off because he said the one word in a tavern you never say.
I'm drunk.
Wait, now that's not the one word you never say.
There's a couple words you shouldn't say.
Yeah.
One of the main things is fuck the bartender.
I mean,
Depends on the
Yeah,
gender.
depends on what you're doing with the bartender, actually.
Depends
No,
on the
if it's
look.
actually fucking the bartender, if the bartender consents, then you're fine. But if it's like, fuck you, bartender, you know, then otherwise different.
I don't know. That wouldn't go well in the tavern. Not because I'd throw him out. I'd just roast the fuck out of him.
Are you gonna... Yeah.
They're gonna roast him because it's Liam. Like, he's gonna do what he normally does and be like, are you sure about that?
Yeah.
I step from behind him.
Chase just shows up.
I appear from the
Appears.
shadows.
He just comes from the mop closet.
Liam just...
Man, don't even get me fucking started on
Nah,
mop
dude,
closets.
Liam just says, arise.
Arise.
I just like hit the triangle right by the mop
You press a button.
He's the
and
fucking Escanor of the bar. He just
Yeah.
shows up, fucking fully powered.
You just
he already has
press
the
You just
mustache.
press a button and I just like drop from the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, dude, I think having an Escanor at any bar would be fucking beneficial.
It'd be cool as shit.
It would be cool as
It's
shit.
ironic
was a
though because
bartender.
I'm not as
He
tall.
was, yeah. That was his whole gimmick.
That's the
Whenever
most
he wasn't
ironic
being
part about the
prideful.
whole thing.
Yeah, speaking of anime, I've been rewatching One Piece.
Like, from the beginning?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Are you, like, okay?
I'm up
Like,
to,
I love One Piece, don't get me wrong, but if I'm gonna start it over, I'm gonna read it just because I'll get through it faster.
I'm up to Wano.
Already?
Good God, you have no life.
How long have you watched? Like, when do you watch it?
Bro, he has no life.
Well, only when he's not working. You know, like, he'll stay at home a good bit of time. I mean, we both kind of do that. I mean, if I'm not working, I want to be
Luffy-
at my
I just need
house.
y'all to move
Luffy
to
just hit Gear 5.
Oh, dude, that's such a good episode.
It is.
Fucking Gear 5 Luffy is just Looney Tunes ass
And then,
Luffy.
and then I also finally started Freerun.
Really?
So I haven't
Just now?
I haven't even touched it.
so,
Not
like-
even the manga.
I fucking love it.
Dude, it's so good. And like I was watching it. I watched like first episode, then I got sidetracked because Kaiju 8.
Yeah.
all
Okay,
that.
good
Doctor's-
fucking anime.
Very
I
good
Kaiju
anime.
8,
need that
Dr.
fucking
Stone.
next season to come out.
Yeah.
Also a very good anime. At least you're watching bangers, you
Yeah.
know?
I was about to say, yeah.
So I was watching that, forgot about Freerun, and then I just started watching it. I think I got up to like episode 8 in
Okay,
just one day.
solid.
Yeah. No, it's good
I have
so
a weird
far.
thing with
So
elves.
wait,
I can't watch
you're at the
Freerun.
tournament now. You're right before the tournament, if not in it.
I think they're on the way to the Demon Castle. It's where Freerun got hung and had the mana around her neck.
Yeah, so you're almost at the... Yeah, so you're right before they start getting to what would be considered a tournament.
Yeah.
I can't watch Freerun.
Why? Because you'll find a new love life?
Well, no, the issue is that I just really like elves, and I just can't watch Freerun.
You'll have a spank bank.
Yeah, but Freerun's too small. That's the issue.
I'll have Mochi commission another one.
Of Freerun?
Freerun.
Okay.
Watch his...
You know, like, I
No,
wouldn't
because then
necessarily
he's
be
just gonna
opposed.
Then he's just going to be completely dissatisfied with the anime.
I'm trying to convince Mochi to do Minecraft creepers with big titties.
Out of all the things, you couldn't have done the golems.
No.
Dude, commission the Iron Golem. That's like the best
Nah,
one. Everyone
nah,
loves
let's be
Iron
real here.
Golems.
No, you know what? I retract my statement. The wizard.
The Witch or the Wizard?
The wizard villager.
Oh, the priest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what
The
you're
one
talking
with the
about.
fucking hat.
Yeah, no,
Oh my god, I just remembered the Minecraft movie.
She was like, how would I do the Minecraft one? I'm like, give him a software update. Just have him be blocking and just have a round.
Yeah, no, give them blocky tits. That's just what people do
Say,
nowadays.
draw some big circles on that shit.
Draw some big squares. What are you talking about?
Cubes.
Cubes, thank you.
Would cubes be the same size as bra sizes?
Probably. I mean, at least in Minecraft.
Or would it be
I'd
like
imagine.
an A cubed? B
No, so
cubed?
like I feel like the issue is at that point
Depends
it
on
would
the
still.
size of the creeper.
Oh man. No, but again, at that point, like I mean, fucking, it would probably still be the same size. Just be square.
By the way, real quick, since we're on the topic of Minecraft,
Yeah, hold on. Where did we get here?
how do we get anywhere in these fucking episodes?
Creeper
Let's be
titties.
real here.
Oh man.
Like,
Yeah.
I kid you not, like, I read one of the comments for fucking parking lot talks, and a dude literally talked. Yeah, no, it's fucking atrocious.
I bet they are.
Like, bro, no, it's just one singular fucking comment, and it's a paragraph fucking long. And bro,
Is it the
woke up-
copy pasta?
I don't know if it's that one, but basically, dude says in the comment he woke up at like I think like halfway through one of the fucking episodes, and I think we're just talking about some random shit that's honestly, if he has roommates, they're gonna wonder what the fuck he was on,
Probably.
because he got to the hour and a half mark
Oh no.
of 3 hours.
Of
By
a parking lot
An
talk.
hour and a half is probably like Escanor's like, it's high noon type shit.
Oh yeah, no, it's really bad when we're in the middle of an episode.
Woke up to this playing on autoplay at 1:21. Now I'm hooked. I must know how we got here.
See?
Wait.
See?
Wait, and what happened at that point in the episode? Out of
No, but,
curiosity.
like, what was that episode again?
Parking lot talks 3.
Okay, but what?
Stay at the tavern address.
Okay, so oh god.
I think we were really fucked on that episode. Like, I think we were fucking
We were-
losing it there.
Oh god, yeah, no, I don't know what Liam was fucking thinking with that one, letting us openly ask him questions that he has to answer.
Yeah, that was a bad idea, dude.
No, it was a great idea. It was just I don't even know if you made that idea. Did you?
No, I think
I
we
did.
did. We just were making ideas of what to ask him.
Ahead of time. I had questions on my phone ready for that shit.
I'll be real. Everything was off the cuff there.
Yeah. I even gave Kyle questions.
Yeah, because I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna just ask him the most.
None of them, because I don't find evolution. I don't like
Oh, it was the exact question I thought it was going to be.
Forcing this question on you now. You have to bang one. Which one?
none of them.
Okay, that's not an answer, so you fail.
No, that is an answer.
No,
The answer
that's
is none of them.
That's not an answer to the
you're not
question.
answering the
No,
question.
I
And then
said
he
you
answered
have
ditto.
to bang one of them. Which one is it? And don't recite the copy pasta, because that was my bit, and you guys didn't let me do it.
I love that that's where that guy
That's where he woke up to.
Dude, that's a fucking wild place to wake up to in the middle of one of our episodes of all
Yeah.
I
places.
must know how we got here.
You just had
Believe it or not, the beginning.
You just had a good night's sleep. You're well rested. You wake up to, which Pokemon do you want to fuck, Liam?
I mean, to be fair, Markiplier did a whole video on Smash or Pass
I'm
Pokemon.
not Markiplier.
I mean, to
You
be
could
fair,
be.
if you had my hair.
You could be. Like, I don't know why you're complaining.
Yeah, he's popular.
Dude, Smash or Pass was like a big thing then.
I think you should do Smash or Pass with your best friends.
No.
That's a terrible
That's
idea.
absolutely god awful.
Yeah, that's an awful idea. I don't want to know where he ranks me. I don't even, like, we're not even going to think about that right now. He's looking at Hinge notifications on his watch.
Barely Smash or Pass and something.
pass.
Barely. I mean, he's not.
Pass.
Yeah, I was about
Oh,
to
dude,
say,
it's almost always Pass.
Pass.
until she's got big tits and daddy issues.
I still think my best method that I've learned is you just swipe
I
on
saw
everyone.
I want that on the record.
Dude, best method I learned while I was using it is you just swipe on everyone and eventually you'll get a couple likes.
No, I don't do
Works
that.
for me.
Dude, I'm very fucking picky.
I'm picky, and then I eventually find a notification, decide to look at it, and then just completely fucking
Yeah,
disassociate.
yeah. I have 99 plus likes on Tinder, and
Yeah, but most of them are bots probably just 'cause
not
of how
really.
Tinder works.
Honestly, not
I'll
really.
be so
Fair.
real with you. Like my matches, like, God, I'm gonna sound such like a dick.
Of course you are, but I mean, it's just kind of your shtick at this point when it comes to dating apps.
Yeah, it's not even being a dick. It's just like dickish
He got
energy.
he got the lottery on the fucking genetics, man.
It's lucky if I text you back.
You gotta,
That sounds-
you
that.
gotta.
I
sell
feel
your-
that
you-
though.
Like, if you're gonna tell me that I need to show my worth, and like this is
An
specifically,
answer with one word responses.
No, but here's my thing. Okay, because like I really only use Bumble. So if you're going to fucking message me and you expect me to message back, because this is the whole point of the whole fucking app. If you're gonna
Virgin
expect
Rum and
me
Coke.
to show you my worth, you better fucking come correct and show me yours a little bit quick.
Yeah.
Because if you have to message first, don't just tell me, hey,
They all
how
say,
you
hey.
doing? Nah, you
Dude,
need to
for real, it's
fucking.
always one word responses, right?
You want to know what a girl that actually got me to reply asked me?
Huh.
Which way do you turn your toilet paper when you put it on?
We always are supposed to have it facing towards
See, but here's the
toilet.
thing.
Beard. Always beard, no
Yeah,
mullet.
always beard,
Here's
never
my thing.
fucking ponytail.
Here's
No
my
mullet.
thing.
Yeah.
That's an actual question to fucking answer.
Yeah, for real. Like, we all were ready for that one.
Like, yeah, but like straight up, like, thank you.
Yeah, you never mullet, you always fucking beard. You're
Yeah.
right.
My go-to is what is a conspiracy theory that you actually believe in?
That depends.
I feel like
Depends on how I feel at the time.
That feels so played out.
It is, but it's
See,
also
but the thing is,
interesting.
it's a very interesting thing to think about in general.
Because you can get the people that have a like conspiracy theory that they've completely tismed on, and they will list everything. Like mine's a CIA killed JFK.
Mine is that
Honestly-
persona is the blackest thing that has come out of Japan.
Mine is Hitler finding the map to Antarctica.
I could believe that.
No, but here's the thing. So it actually does go pretty deep, and if you allow, I can like actually talk on this.
Okay, but I want to bring up my topic when we get back.
Yeah, that's fine. So basically,
We got hour 45.
Fair enough.
so essentially, Hitler ended up apparently. Okay, basically, they said that
I'm sorry.
Antarctica was like founded as a place like around the 1800s, right?
Yeah.
But turns out there was a map that actually already had it like literally like figured out by the 1500s. The person who first found the map was fucking Hitler.
Yeah.
So what he did is he put an expedition out. They went there and everything. Turns out though, it was to find a divine weapon.
Well, yeah, but that's because
And it
Hitler
was
was
the
really into the
spear-
occult back then.
But here's the thing: is that it was the spear
Yeah.
that killed Jesus.
Yeah, I know, the
so
spear of
Hitler
Longinus.
assumed that he was going to get immortality from it.
Yeah.
So they went there and they, went fucking deep. And turns out, no, fucking horrible idea. Something killed like 90% of them.
That happens a lot in Antarctica, though.
But here's the thing: fast track to America going, and we had like a commander or whatever the fuck position he was, straight up said, no, we should be fearful of Antarctica because they took 300 people, right?
And like what, 20 came back or some shit?
99% of them died.
Yeah, like nobody came. Like Antarctica's a
Like, he
fucking
took-
scary place.
But here's the thing: is that so there are multiple continents that have like their own operations on Antarctica.
Yeah.
But turns out this dude who was there, his dad was a researcher. Turns out there's an area in Antarctica that is considered to all continents as the red zone.
Yeah, it's like almost like a portal to another world type shit.
Exactly.
You see weird things you've never even heard of type shit
And so
around
this
there.
kid whose dad was a researcher and he was a researcher with his dad, started letting whistleblowing on the shit.
Of course.
And explaining on how the fact that there is an actual red zone and that these people there's a private entity that apparently they have control of there. They can handle that shit.
Yeah.
But every other people that walk on there, dead within minutes.
I could
I mean,
totally
the thing-
believe that.
Down in Antarctica, there's a lot of military contractors down. Raytheon has a whole lab.
Yeah.
A lot of the big military contractors have bases in Antarctica.
Yeah, but
I'm glad you brought this up because there's multiple different things that go on down there.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of different satellite photos that are like, what the fuck is going on
Why is this
in
put
there?
out but
Yeah,
nothing
but
else?
also think about it from the perspective of the fact that there are so many PMCs out there. What the fuck is out there that they need that many people out there who are militarily trained?
Yeah. There's also people have seen rods that are hidden in the glaciers and everything that people think are causing different things to happen around anomalies around the world. Along with Antarctica, people think is the entrance to the hollow earth, which is the giant spacecraft people, which feeds into the UAP people that there's conspiracy. I love fucking conspiracy
I also
theories.
love conspiracies. I love lore.
There's a thing that the Hollow Earth people, they think fly out from the Earth to check on how we are doing, and is just a more highly
Like it's an
evolved-
advanced society.
Yeah, advanced society of what they think is either different groups of people or they think the Nazis are actually down there.
See, there's
Which is
another
something I could
theory
also
for
believe
this.
because I mean, like you
It's
gotta
also like
think, dude.
they also think the Nazis are on the dark side of the moon and have a base in there, because von Braun, who was one of the biggest scientists for
Like
Germany,
NASA?
yeah,
Oh, a German scientist?
German scientists. So let's
fuck.
put into that real quick. Von Braun loved missile making, but he loved rockets. But during war, he couldn't do it. So he was when Operation Paperclip happened, which is an actual thing where
Yep.
USA was trying to steal Nazi scientists and being like,
I
hey,
find the weirdest names because you want to know what the Antarctica one with fucking America for the 1800s was called? Operation Sunrise.
Yeah, they always name it something weird because it seems what's the word?
Why are you gonna name it Operation
unassuming.
Sunrise
Yeah.
if the sun
It's
barely
unassuming.
even fucking comes up there?
but
That's why.
in Operation Paperclip, they would take Nazi scientists, be like, hey, you won't receive any like problems from
Like we
what-
won't charge you for your fucking war crimes you
Yeah,
committed.
basically, if you come work for us and the scientists and all the research you did, because if you notice, a lot of the old NASA people, they have giant gashes in their face because
Yeah.
old Germany people, they would fence
Yeah.
and duel, and if you get hit across the face, they pack it with dirt because they would want the
They'd want the scars and all that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
it's
all
a
that.
sign that they fucking were in combat and are, a trained veteran essentially in the
Yeah.
swordplay.
It's like a badge.
Yeah, exactly. It's a badge of
So
honor.
that was Operation Paperclip. There's another, speaking names of declassified things. My favorite one, I think I've said it before, is Operation Midnight Climax, which is
That's a good one.
Yeah,
actually.
Midnight Climax is where they would they would go to brothels and prostitutes and have them lace Johns with acid to try to see if the CIA can mind control them.
Yeah,
at
yeah.
the time.
Because that's just what the CIA did. They fucking fed hallucinogenics to people and fucking tested to see what they could do with it.
I mean, shit, the Nazis alone are on hallucinogenics during World War.
They were on
Well, no, they
meth.
were on meth.
Meth.
Completely
If you-
different.
I
They
heard
were
that
on.
there was also more than that.
There were,
Oh, yeah, no, it was like a weird combination of chemicals that they would inject into themselves. It was like meth, LSD, and a bunch of other
Yeah.
different types of drugs.
It had
because
a name, but it was like so off the wall.
it was basically a super soldier serum, is what they called it, because that's what they thought it did.
Honestly,
Yeah.
it was basically like a modern day berserk.
Yeah, no,
mushroom.
like, imagine if you were basically put on speed and then also were fucking fed hallucinogens. That's what it does to you.
if you look when Hitler went to the Olympics at the time, he was fucking tweaking.
Oh, yeah, he was.
time.
The whole time. Like, he was on so much fucking meth, dude, that I'm surprised he lived as long as he did.
I mean, there's also things that he was still alive because we never recovered his body, and the Soviets said he was dead.
There is belief that that's the
Okay,
case.
did we fucking recover Osama bin Laden?
We did.
Yeah, we did
And
recover
buried
his
him at
body.
sea.
We,
Okay,
we buried him at sea.
I am gonna
Yeah.
say this real quick. Hate to say this, but who's to say it was Osama bin Laden's body? Because
Well, I mean,
there's a
obvious-
lot
Do
of-
you know-
there's a lot of fucking people.
Do you know what
They
Osama
could've
had
just-
on his computer?
Hentai. Like a
Hentai
shit ton
and-
of hentai.
And
I'm
Counter
also
Strike.
just-
Yeah, he
Okay.
played Counter-Strike and he fucking had hentai on his computer.
Okay, but I'm being so real about this. Like, let's be real here. He was Middle Eastern.
Yep.
America killed a lot of Middle Easterners, and one of the photos that like came out and everything like that wasn't recognizable as a person. It was just a fucking mangled body that had lead go through it.
Yeah, no shit.
Who
but
the
I mean,
fuck is to say that actually was him?
well,
mean, it's
listen,
either that-
here, like, the thing at that point is that the way that we work as a society is that we feed a lot of false information to our people.
My point.
But I don't. Oh, there's been a lot of yellow journalism and that shit. But I think because like the SEAL Team 6 that went in, like they got a tip off that this was him. His sons were in the cave and have died.
Okay,
And
but
the tip when that happened, the lady said like, "This is the cave layout. These are where all the chambers are. If you meet this person, the next person after that will be Osama bin Laden." And
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was exactly how she told
Like,
them.
she fed us really good
That's
information.
great, but I'm saying, is it accurate to say that
It's never accurate to
America
say
couldn't
anyone's-
have just lied to us
Well, again, it's never
and
accurate
not
to
actually
say that.
shown us Osama bin Laden?
The issue is at that point is it's never accurate to say if somebody actually confirmed died because anyone can kind of manipulate a story, especially the fucking government. Dude, they control the media. Like, no offense,
This is my
government, we
point.
know you control the media, but like,
But this is my point, though. And I'm not saying they didn't. I'm just saying, like, is it really unlikely that the same situation wouldn't happen with Hitler?
Oh no, of course not.
But then they just amped it up a little bit.
Well, you gotta remember that the whole thing with Hitler though is that like technically he had a briefcase that was supposed to blow up at the time, right? That was the whole gimmick that they were trying to do. Is they were trying to plant a briefcase on him that was supposed to blow up whenever he went to his secret bunker.
Yeah, but the thing is,
Nobody ever tried to just snipe him on one of the fucking mini parades that he did.
Have you ever played Sniper Elite 3?
Yeah, but like my biggest thing is like, bro, we like somebody did it with JFK. Like we could have done that with Hitler.
Well, see, the thing is that might have also been a government.
Plus,
operation,
also a lot
so.
of the ex-Nazis would run away to Argentina, so there's a thing where people think they've seen Hitler around Argentina. He wouldn't be alive anymore.
Not
because
anymore, obviously.
We only have 3.
Unless he found that spear.
I think we have 3.
I mean, he was into the occult. Like, you gotta remember, dude, Hitler's whole
See,
deal.
we're coming full circle.
Yeah, like
Longinus.
no, his whole deal was he was super into the occult. Like he was trying to figure out how to way to make an immortal Nazi like zombie army dead ass. Like
and that's where Call of Duty got
yeah,
that
for real.
fucking shit from.
Like
too.
all of the Call of Duty Nazi zombie things were because Hitler genuinely was trying to do shit like that back then.
I mean, Element 343 is an actual thing.
It's a real chemical. It's like a real super radioactive element. Sorry,
Brings
not
me
chemical.
To another topic, real quick, about this whole situation. So, we all know what happened in Chernobyl.
Yeah, Chernobyl.
Right?
Yep.
Recently, Russia accidentally, I don't know which other
They were probably just trying to
missile
start a
launched
nuclear fallout.
on the fucking dome of Chernobyl, which everybody is literally saying with the amount of fucking nuclear fallout and fucking just overall like,
Yeah, would send so much
corruption
corrupted dust into the
turn
air.
someone into a fucking zombie.
Yeah, like deadass. It would put so much radioactive chemicals into the air, like if they bombed Chernobyl, that everything would kind of start to fucking mutate. Like that's just how it would go.
People are also fucking with cordyceps.
Yeah, but I mean, we've always been fucking with things that we shouldn't. Like as a species, that's something that humans always do. And that's something that I feel like we always come back to during parking lot talks.
do
We
you know
fuck
what-
shit up.
Do you know what cordyceps is?
Yeah, it's the fungus that controls insects when they die.
Like Last of Us.
Yeah, exactly. I know. That's what I'm saying. Like as a species, humans really like to fuck with things we shouldn't.
It's like a weird version of Hell's Paradise.
Oh, actually
love
though,
Hell's Paradise.
very good anime.
Fucking good anime.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean he's not wrong though. Like unironically, if we find a plant that's able to, essentially bring the dead back to life, we're fucked. Like we're not prepared for a situation where suddenly there's a fucking pollutant in the air that's going to possibly change everybody into zombies type
The
shit.
dark version of Disney from Rapunzel.
I haven't watched Rapunzel in a long time. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck you're talking
There's a
about.
flower and
Yeah, I know the flower like can grant immortality
yeah,
type
yeah.
deal, but like it's different.
No, still a plant.
I mean, I guess.
Gives them immortality.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's fair, but this is a different type of
It
immortality.
just reverses time. That's all it does.
Yeah, that's literally all it
On a
does. is it-
body.
Yeah.
Isn't that just immortality in general, though?
I mean,
Well, I mean,
if
think
you have
about
to
the
keep
Fountain of
doing
Youth.
it.
Isn't that just regressing time?
Yeah, but think about the Fountain of Youth.
Fountain Youth just stall it.
It
puts you
doesn't
at-
though. According to a bunch of the lore, like if you actually look into the Fountain of Youth and stuff, it ages you backwards.
Oh, like Lazarus.
Yeah, like if you drink enough, it'll age you
But
backwards.
Here's another thing, real quick. And this one's actually kind of funny. You know why I think that they won't let a woman into, like, the inner circle of the church?
Actually, no. I'm curious. Why? Why do you think that won't happen?
All right, so let's just be real here. You know how they've always been searching for the Holy Grail, right?
Uh-huh.
A woman would just simply walk around in the church at some point, just look over, look behind something, pull it from behind something, be like, it's been here the whole time.
You know, honestly though, he's not wrong.
It's literally the ketchup.
If it
bottle
was
in the
if it
fridge.
was a fucking mom, she would be like, "Oh, I found what you were looking for. It was right here the whole time."
Yeah, what the fuck? Y'all are stupid.
I mean, and the worst part is he's probably right.
Y'all just never look in this damn house.
I don't know. I'd love to go to the Vatican archives.
I would love to just be
Because-
able to access the Vatican.
Well, the thing with the Vatican archives is you ask what is in there and you have to know. Like, be like, hey, I want to look up the archives for this. And if they have it, you get it. If you don't have it, you don't get it.
It's like,
See,
hey, I
but it's
figured out that the
also-
Ark of the
it's
Covenant
also
has been found.
But it also has been determined based on, like, what they're allowed.
Well, yeah, because the church is weird.
But that's what I'm saying, is like, if you ask, was there a plot to kill JFK? And they have the answers to it. Do you really think they're going to fucking
See,
give
but
you
the thing is, I bet the
answers?
church would have those answers.
But that's the thing. They probably could. But
They-
the
like-
thing is, do you really think that they would just give that random knowledge to someone who just asked?
I mean, our
It
FBI
depends.
wouldn't even do it.
It really depends on how high you are up in the church, I
But
guess, at that
again,
point.
you have to probably be a fucking certain extent to know what the whole situation was with killing a whole president.
So, Chase, just wait till the next Pope dies and then you can
Actually,
be Pope.
though,
You want me to be the Pope?
Yes. It's
He wants
either
me
you,
to
me,
be
or
mayor.
Kyle. Yeah, Mayor Kyle, Pope Chase.
Dude, actually though, our city would go so hard. So there's a city that's selling for like 2.5 mil
Right outside Yellowstone.
right outside of Yellowstone. Dude, imagine if we had both me as mayor and Chase is fucking like our head like
Spiritual leader.
spiritual leader. That would be both hilarious and awful.
I mean, Chase is a Methodist
Is he?
by birth.
I'm gonna.
Is that true?
Kyle, I know you're not remembering the last parking lot talks, but remember my mom's drug habit
Yeah.
and how it was painkillers?
Uh-huh. Oh, a bunch of lines just connected all at once.
Yeah, well, I wish she was doing more lines than she was other things.
Fair.
At least she would have been active.
Fair?
So I have a list of conspiracy theories.
I thought you were about to pull out a list of different topics with my mom's drug habit, and I was about to fucking kill you with your own iPad.
That'd be funny.
I thought you were about to lead into this shit with your iPad.
So,
And I'm
Chase.
like, you motherfucker.
You have just a list of conspiracy theories that you follow?
Yes.
This is Liam.
I mean, that's fair.
He has a list of his top favorite tits.
So I have.
I could also believe
I have a
that.
list of 30 conspiracy theories
Okay.
with a brief description.
Rapid fire right now.
right.
I'm going to tell you which ones I think are for certain true and which ones I think are bullshit.
Moon landing hoax.
Bullshit.
True. That for certain either we landed on the moon but we didn't record it and we had to do all of the audio and video because there was something there that we weren't supposed to see.
Mm-hmm.
So we probably landed on the moon for real, but we probably didn't actually record it on the moon. We probably recorded all that stuff in a
excellent.
Hollywood studio,
Rapid
like
fire,
they said.
remember?
Yeah.
JFK assassination.
Oh no, that was for certain staged by like the CIA or something.
I have no. I'm neutral on this.
You
one.
can also ask for me to go into the description of it.
Nah.
Well, we already know that one pretty well.
9/11 was an inside job.
I also agree with that. Because again, I bet like
I
again
have
with the
my
Pentagon.
I have my own conspiracy theory for this one.
Shoot.
Okay, so basically, we all know how like oil was controlled by the Middle East.
Yep.
And we were at one time actually like quote unquote friends and everything like that, right?
We weren't friends. We were peaceful.
Okay, but again, still, like we were in a
Yeah,
neutral
we were
zone.
peaceful.
Okay, well, what if in the situation of it to drive up economy, like just make things more expensive, especially gas of all fucking things? What if we caused a controversy that was so fucking deep that someone literally just caused mass death in a fucking like big ass place to the point we literally had to go to the war with it, to the point where literally just like World War I and II, all the prices of everything just skyrocketed.
Yeah, because military, like, unfortunately, in the U.S., although we are a capitalist, we're actually like a military dictatorship.
I also want to go on record by saying that this is just a theory.
Less
not something I
dictatorship,
believe.
more like military. What's the word I'm looking for? Marcus does it in Borderlands.
No, the military-industrial complex.
Yes, we're a military-industrial complex.
That is... yes and no. You partly have it. Okay.
There's nothing really where there's
So-
actual democracy.
No, because we're a republic.
Yeah,
We're not a
there's
democracy.
no
Yeah, we're a
democracy.
republic. Like, technically, we are a republic. We're not a democracy.
But that's what I'm saying is like people use the word democracy as if it's like something that has transpired in the world, and unfortunately, I don't know of any governmental organization where there was complete democracy.
Well, to be fair,
Greece.
well, yes, but
Greece.
that's different.
There was also
that
still
was
a,
a
lot of
different
backstabbing and
time.
manipulating.
So with Greece is pure democracy.
That
It
was
was
a
every
different time,
every
too,
person
though.
has a vote. That is how actually democracy is everyone votes.
But they're still fucking back in shit.
No, they're back in Greece. They had where you could vote people out of. You can ostracize people, and that was a vote. But the problem where normal democracy came in is where the founding fathers saw a problem was with they wanted to get away from mob rule. That's why when they're setting us up, we're a democratic republic.
But they
where
also
everyone
believe... Sorry, continue.
everyone votes, but we vote on a representative to represent us. So that's what makes it a republic.
Yes.
But the
Okay.
other issue with that being is that because of how we are set up as, like a government, is that we don't all actually have a say because of that now. And because of that, the government originally was set up, the way the Constitution's set up is we're supposed to overthrow, and that's dead ass, that's what it says, we're supposed to overthrow corrupt rule. They expect the people to be able to withstand the government onslaught afterwards.
If a government becomes tyrannical, then the people can rise up. That's what the First and Second Amendment is for. When the First Amendment fails, that's when the Second Amendment comes.
Which is why if the ATF ever shows up asking about your guns, you call the fucking cops on them and tell them that some weirdo's asking them about guns.
But with the military-industrial complex, because America has become the world police and all that...
Against our will. We had no say in that.
No. It was our will.
No, I meant like the people nowadays don't have any say in that.
But because...
Thanks for your permission, Kyle.
I'm just saying go ahead because...
No, I know.
But because what got us out of World War II and got us out of the Great Depression and World War II is we increased a whole bunch of factories into...
Yeah, we had more workers essentially because we
not
replaced the ones that were there.
No, we were making weapons and everything, and we didn't get in World War II or World War I in the beginning. We were selling the weapons to our
we show
allied
up later.
nations. Yes. So that's where the military-industrial complex from is what Eisenhower on his speech when he was leaving was warning the people not to allow the military-industrial complex to start because it would get us into more foreign wars and everything. Nowadays,
establishment. We annually spend on military security alone more than the net income of all United States corporations. Now, this conjunction of an immense military establishment and a large arms industry is new in the American experience. The total influence, economic, political, even spiritual, is felt in every city, every state house, every office of the federal government. We recognize the imperative need for this development, yet we must not fail to comprehend its grave implications. Our toil, resources, and livelihood are all involved. So is the very structure of our society. In the councils of government, we must guard against the acquisition of unwarranted influence, whether sought or unsought, by the military-industrial complex.
Which is the same as George Washington when he left. He said, do not make a two-party system. A two-party system can divide people.
And to be fair, that was also what the whole Founding Fathers argument was, is like, it's not ever supposed to have been a two-party system.
Yeah, it never was. That's how it splits because in a lot of...
people take sides.
Yeah.
And typically if there's two sides, it's easier.
Yeah. So with... America is capitalism, and with capitalism, they made it into the military-industrial complex.
Which
funding
unfortunately
foreign
works
wars,
too much.
Funding foreign wars and proxy wars, along with selling military ammunition to allies and all that stuff, along with military contractors, is where a lot of the problems have come today.
And again, the issue with that is that it works. Like, it works really well.
I mean, they paid good money for it.
Exactly. That's the problem, is that because we can make things that, other countries really want, like, ballistic missiles, fucking ammunition, all of those things. We have all the resources because, we're fucking America. We bully everybody out of their shit. We take everything. Like, dead ass. We take everything. Yeah. It means that we have the opportunity to make those things that people need. Mm-hmm. And then they come to us because, hey, we're not on anyone's side right now.
But, fuck.
With a military-industrial complex.
I forgot the point I was going to say. We were doing, like, proxy wars and everything along, like, after...
technically that's what we're doing now, if I'm not mistaken, when it comes to the Pakistani-Iraq war.
Not even that, we're staying out of that.
I thought that we were getting involved already.
Nope, we are not. We are not getting involved. The two wars that we are involved with is...
I know the Middle East.
Ukraine and Russia, and Israel-Palestine.
Yeah, I knew about the Middle East one.
Yeah, they kept sending money to Ukraine and Russia, and then Israel-Palestine. America is allies with Israel and keeps sending money and backup in that for it. I don't want to get into Israel, Palestine.
Yeah, we're not about to get into that. That's a whole nother can of worms we don't need to deal with right now.
So we're going back to conspiracy theories.
Yeah, okay, so next one.
Okay, but wait, because Kyle did want to talk about this.
We'll talk about it after we get through the conspiracy theory stuff. We'll get into the topic that I wanted to bring up because, again, sometimes on Parking Lot Talks we do talk about things that we find politically or at least socially relevant at the time. That's what we're getting into after this.
The Roswell UFO crash.
Oh, no, for certain.
For certain.
So I think the issue is though is that we don't actually have any of it at Area 51.
So there was a whistleblower
Area
that
51's a hoax.
So that's the thing. There's a huge conspiracy theory about that, where Area 51 is actually just the one that we pretend that all of the hidden shit is at, so that we don't look at the other hidden military complexes that are all over the fucking
Looney
state.
Tunes said it first.
Yeah, and I mean, you got to think like a lot of those people who do, TV, comedy, shit like that. They actually know a lot about what they're talking about because a lot of that stuff is stuff you have to look into. It's current events.
Yeah, but like Looney Tunes during that time when like they were putting out movies like that, especially with like the people with the with the cartoons.
Yeah.
That was a different time where they were allowed to say a
Yeah,
lot.
they were allowed to talk about all the weird shit that was going on because there wasn't as many. I think the best way to put it is how like the Empire does it. There wasn't censorship. The Empire and fucking Warhammer, as soon as you put anything essentially out into the open, someone's going to redact all the things they don't like. And that's kind of like how we work now.
I mean, 1984 with the Ministry of Truth too.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like we've slowly been building into like how the Imperium in Warhammer fucking works, where a bunch of shit gets censored, and all of the quote important shit is just stuff that they don't want people to like look deeper into, so they just tell us a weird little bit about it and then fluff it up with some other bullshit we don't care about.
New World Order.
I don't know that one.
Yeah,
Okay.
fine.
The New World Order theory posed that a secret global elite is plotting to create one world government that controls every aspect of human life.
Illuminati?
No.
No,
They're
not a shadow
rich.
government, like an actual government.
So it's like
type
an
deal.
oligarchy. So there is what is the name of it? There's an organization that meets each year with a whole bunch of the socially powerful and the elite.
Oh, you're talking about like that weird.
Klaus Schwab.
Yeah, Klaus Schwab. I know the one.
Because there's this place in America. I can't remember what state.
It's in California. I know exactly what you're talking about in the Redwood
they go
Forest.
there. They have like these weird rituals and
Bohemian
everything
Grove.
Like that.
Yeah, Bohemian Grove.
Bohemian Grove.
So basically, what you're talking about is Bohemian Grove.
But
It's
for the
kind of
world.
like that, but it's for everybody.
But this is more of like a press conference for like Schwab and all those people.
It's like, imagine like, how we get the press conferences we see on the news all the time where it's like a bunch of the people from like NATO and stuff talking to each other. This is like a secret one that they don't let us get in on. Mm-hmm. That's essentially what he's talking about.
Yeah, and
I can 100% agree with that.
I was gonna say I would not let our society get in all that.
The
shit.
New World Order is basically like there are no countries, there's no borders, there's no anything. It is all the world. You will not own anything. You will be happy.
So-
that is basically what the
I see
conspiracy
so many ways
theory
with
is.
that going
So
fucking
funny enough,
bad.
that reminds me of one of my favorite conspiracies that was supposed to have eventually happened actually either this year or last year from what I remember.
The amount of Google searches that are about to happen on conspiracy theories alone for this episode.
Right? No, but like, so Project Bluebird was something that they were talking about for a really long time. Project Bluebird was where they were going to stage a fake alien invasion. Mm-hmm. Like an actual alien invasion. And I think that might have something to do with the conspiracy you're talking about, because something that, again, I want to go back to Warhammer a little bit. Something that I've learned from any type of media or any type of like historical events is that typically, if you want two people who don't like each other to get together, you give them someone that nobody likes.
Their common enemy.
Yeah, exactly. So if you give us an alien invasion where they're threatening to take us over, suddenly everyone on the planet might just be friendly all of a sudden to each other. Because that's just kind of how we work as a species. We hate things that are, and this is going to sound awful, we hate things that are different. We are xenophobic as a species. Like, something that's a really good concept of that is...
Racism is what he is referring to.
Actually, no, I'm not.
Xenophobia is specious.
Yeah, so-
I still say that the fact that basically, I have my own personal opinion that racism and xenophobia are very hand in hand.
No, so
Because
here's
there's
my
a
argument.
very thin line
Yes.
between you have to go with that.
No, I know, but here's my argument for that, right? So, this is going to sound crazy, but I recently played Far Cry Primal for the first time. Far Cry Primal is a game where you are a caveman, and you are killing other cavemen because they do things differently from you. And you guys know the, like, thing where if you see, like, a CG person, they look real, but they look that uncanny kind of real where
Yeah.
you feel uncomfortable looking at them? So there's an old belief from evolutionary times where when we were a species trying to take out the rest of the Homo sapien type species like us, that seeing someone who looked just a bit different but close enough to a human makes us uncomfortable. So if we were to find a species of aliens who look and act similar to us but are more warlike or more tyrannical, we would all band together to try and kill it. because that's just how our DNA thinks. We're like, this thing is a threat to us now. We don't want it around. Yeah, exactly. And that's how humans evolved.
That's kind of where like I go in with like saying like xenophobia and racism.
Yeah, no, again, because I mean that's technically all it was back then. It was technically racism because we were all kind of Homo sapien, but we weren't really. We were all different subsects. Like we had Homo neanderthalis and all that.
It would have to be like a larger mass of aliens trying to like do something corrupt towards our own like society.
Like take over our planet, maybe.
Xenophobic.
Yeah, like take over our planet, maybe.
But like if it was like
harvest us for resources or food or something.
Not what I'm getting into. What I'm saying is like when it comes to like the thin line is literally like what we're talking about. But like so like what I'm saying is like say think of Futurama, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so aliens and people co-mingle.
Yeah,
right?
they can do that.
So at that point in history, it would just be racism.
Yeah, of course. But that's because if we already integrated them to our society.
Stages, it's definitely xenophobia. I think xenophobia is listen, hear me out on this. It is you know how there's gateway drugs?
Yeah, it's like the gateway into
racism.
Which I feel like is an understandable way to look at it. Because, I mean, yeah, if you look at someone and you don't like them because they're different from you, that's basically racism.
That's why I say that racism and xenophobia are hand in hand.
See, but the issue is I'm not xenophobic. I don't fear the aliens. I hate them.
No, he wants to fuck them.
That is also true.
So racism is a hate of another race. Xenophobia is the fear or dislike of anything perceived as foreign or strange.
Yeah, so again, it'd be different if you hated an alien. It wouldn't be racism. It would be xenophobia.
I'm still going to stick
So
with
how xenophobia is used right now as we know of people is cultures.
Yes.
Yeah, so like how we have a bunch of people coming across our borders and stuff and entering our country.
Yes.
People who don't like that are xenophobic.
Racist. Hating the culture is xenophobia. So if you hate the actual person and hate white people, racism. Hate Mexican food, xenophobic.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. Okay, I can understand it like that.
That's how the definition.
So then what I'm hearing is that Cotton from King of the Hill is xenophobic, not racist, because he can look at you and tell what race you are and hate you just based off of that.
He's definitely not against the culture because he definitely had a love child.
Oh, yeah, that's also true.
Yep.
Fuck.
So he's just racist.
So yeah, he is just racist.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yep.
That changes the perspective on racism a little bit when I think about it like that.
See, but that's why I'm saying, like, Futurama is a good example.
I feel like hating someone just based off of their skin color at that point is almost worse than being xenophobic. Because if you hate someone just based off of their culture, like, because it genuinely is at affront to, like, your culture or something, that feels almost...
But the thing is that, like, xenophobia, like, we're talking about, like, culture is, like, you just don't understand the culture.
Exactly.
Racism is literally just gesturing to all of someone, like...
It's like if I were to look at a fucking Vietnamese person and not know they're Vietnamese and just fucking insult them for being Asian, that would be racist.
Yes.
But if I were to insult them because it's like I don't like Vietnamese food, that would be xenophobic.
Or the whole culture as a whole.
I was going to go a funnier route with this, but I'm gonna let you stand right
Yeah,
there.
just because I mean, like, that's kind of the way to look at it from how you guys are describing it to me. Because again, when I think of xenophobia, I've been reading a lot of Warhammer, so I think that is a different species than us. We need to kill it. That is how Warhammer works.
Xenophobia.
That's how Warhammer works.
Or like people that hate certain animals.
Yeah.
That they're a different species.
I thought that would be speciesist.
Seth the spiders.
Yep.
He does hate spiders. I love arachnids.
That's the funny part of all else.
I love lobsters too. They're technically arachnids.
Yep. So the next one's the deep state.
Oh, so like shadow government stuff?
Yep.
Oh yeah, we have a shadow government. Like unironically, we have a shadow government. Like, and it's probably run by all of the billionaires and corporation people, if I'm being honest with you, just because they have the money.
Yeah.
They control the shit.
By the way, where'd you get that Coke?
He gave it to me because I asked him for a virgin rum and Coke.
Do you want Coke?
Yeah.
I have Sprite too.
Coke.
All right. So the next one is MK Ultra.
That's the one where they were putting like LSD into people's food and stuff and fucking with their minds, right?
It used to be a conspiracy theory. Now it is MK Ultra. It's a real. It was.
Yeah, it was a real program.
CIA program during a Cold War where the agency experimented with drugs, hypnosis, and other methods to try to control minds.
One of my
Real.
favorite things that actually came out of one of my favorite things that came out of MK Ultra actually was there was another project they tried to do. So like how, like the weird spiritual people, and I'm not saying that in any
Remote
way.
viewing.
Yeah, remote viewing. Like they would say that they would have people do like a weird, deep meditative state that they would put them into, and they would go to Mars, and there's like a pyramid on Mars or something that they would all meet up at and like learn about weird alien cultures and stuff, and that was all real. Like, that's all real shit that happened to people. Like, they were tripping balls. So, we can't account for any of it as actually being true. But, like, at the same time, if it was, that's fucking weird.
Yeah, the movie Men Who Stare at Goats is about that.
Is it really?
Yes.
I have never seen it.
You'd probably like it.
I bet I would. I do like weird movies like that.
Next one I never heard of. Operation Northwoods.
Heard it.
I don't think I know that one. Which one's Northwoods?
Declassified U.S. military proposal from the 1960s to stage fake terrorist attacks on America's soil to build public support for the war in Cuba.
What I literally just talked
Oh
about.
my God, yeah.
With 9/11.
Yeah, no, that's what. Yeah, I do know about that one actually. I didn't know the name for it, but yeah, holy fuck.
Dead celebrities are still alive. Some believe that celebrities like Elvis Presley, Tupac Shakur, and Hitler faked their own deaths to escape fame or go into hiding or avoid legal consequences.
So the only reason why I think that one might be true is because there was literally an episode on like the Deep State show that came out on Hulu or whatever, the one where they were literally in the shadow government that worked under fucking the government. They said Tupac Shakur was still alive and he was like living
You
with
talking about
somebody.
the animated one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was on Netflix.
Like, I feel like almost for certain, like, they probably just were telling us the truth and we just, we're thinking, haha, funny joke, but, like, it very well could have been true.
I have a
know
theory
who-
with this on a certain celebrity / royal family member.
If so, I just hope to God that Robin Williams is still alive. That guy was a fucking treasure.
No.
I know, but he was a treasure. That guy needed
Oh,
to live
Princess
longer.
Diane.
You are correct, sir. Ding,
You think
ding,
Princess
ding.
Di is still alive for real?
I'm gonna
No.
be so real with you on it. Can I?
I'll let you talk.
Okay, thank you. I'm glad for
Because
your
I'm
permission.
genuinely curious.
Okay, so let's put it this way, right? And this is just a long throw, but she was indeed someone who was politically and just overall societally.
Okay, she made waves.
Controversial.
She made fucking waves.
I mean, in compare and this is honestly just an honest opinion, compared to any other celebrity, she made, as Kyle said, waves way bigger than any other celebrity.
yeah, like, it was bad. Like, she
mean-
was drawing way too much attention to herself.
Good
and,
ways.
and so the thing with me
See, but
is-
that's not
is
always a
that
good thing.
The way that they described and what happened with her death. All right? It
This was a car crash, right?
But and it happened inside of a tunnel.
Oh yeah, they could easily stage something in a tunnel with
And
nobody even fucking batting an
And the
eye.
thing is that with the monarchy, let's be real here, a lot of monarchies have been in a position and done a lot of things where
They fake a lot of deaths. Yeah, he's right. They fake a lot of deaths in monarchies.
I'll tell my side of it when he's done.
I just genuinely think that the way that everything was going and the way that monarchies normally work when it comes to killing off a bloodline of some sort, the situation of it was they wanted someone to put in power, and her husband's second wife was a lot more easily put into the position of being able to control.
That's also fair because she was the woman at the time, and I mean, granted,
She was not the woman.
she was not a woman.
Elizabeth was still the queen.
Oh no, I know that. I'm saying it's like she was a woman at the time, so the power would have gone to the man typically in a monarchy. That's how it goes.
So because the queen died, it went to Charles,
Yeah.
who's now the king of England. Now, when
Still alive?
yes, he is.
Really?
Yes,
Kind of. He's like
he's a corpse.
I know how he looks.
Honestly,
he looks like a corpse. That's
honestly,
why I'm curious.
he's
Genuinely.
he's in the
He's like Bill Clinton right now.
he's in the beta version of Limbo.
Yeah, dude, for real. Like, I think we're all in the beta version of Limbo, but that's a different
he's like-
topic.
So I don't think Princess Diana is still alive. I think she was offed by
That's
the
another
royal
theory,
family.
but I still want to.
I can believe that too, though.
Because how much things she was doing. She was
Yeah.
helping out the poor. She was going to different countries.
Yeah, for real, she was the worst kind of controversial. She was a good person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, in doing that, she was also wanting to take her kids out of the family, like how Prince Harry is right now, because
Yep.
Prince Harry is the son of Diane.
But the thing is since media is so fucking open-handed now, it's a lot harder to get rid of someone. in
It's
that
very hard to
situation.
disappear.
And because of the paparazzi and everything, the car crash was an easy way to stage it because they said the paparazzi were flashing lights at the driver.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the driver went off and crashed and killed Diana.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was an assassination plot by the Queen of England and the royal family because she wasn't making the family looking good, and she was
Part of me
speaking
thinks
out
it wasn't
about
the
the family.
queen. If it was,
It was
Honestly,
the royal family as a whole.
Yeah, I can believe
no,
that.
I genuinely think in this situation,
And it's not hard to fake
okay,
a death.
because like let's be real here. She may have not been a complete fan of Diana, but she did still love her.
Yeah, she's still her daughter.
That was openly like there.
Was it
No,
not?
that was not her daughter.
Not her daughter.
Wait, what was she? Like grandkid? Great grandkid?
She was married in.
Yeah.
Diana.
Oh, yeah.
I
Okay,
still-
my bad.
I think-
I'm so bad at the
Because
fucking
let's be
royal
real
family.
here,
I'm
out
not
of
British.
Any of them that were monarchy, like fucking queen, like
Oh, yeah, she was one.
she was.
Yeah, she would have been a great fucking
If there was a vote
candidate.
for a fucking queen, out the bat,
Yeah.
Diana. 100%.
Oh, yeah. No, for real.
But I think
But it's a monarchy, so that's not how that works.
that's the reason that I think that she could have still ended up being alive is solely for the fact that Queen Elizabeth did actually openly like still care about her.
She is alive. I
And
wonder
I
where she
think that
is.
if there was a plot to her death, I think that it was done behind her because after Diana's death, Queen Elizabeth was indeed like not all there. Like she definitely was affected.
Oh, yeah, dude, she was
And
fucked up.
But she also showed in a lot of situations where she was pissed.
Yeah.
And she didn't get unpissed for a long time. And
Yeah,
I
she was
think-
really mad.
And I think solely for the fact that if there was a plot to murder Diana, it was solely for the fact because the family went behind her back.
And I could definitely believe that. Like,
I
it's
think
it's
it
super in the
was-
realm of
I think
possibility.
it was 100% not the Queen's will.
I could also believe
I'll play
that.
devil advocate and say that she would have to keep up appearances. I'm
That's
not
why
saying
she
I.
never- that's why she never openly talked about it.
Yeah.
She can be pissed about it though.
Oh, yeah. She can be mad.
So the next one is flat Earth.
So, you believe in that one, or you
Gotta
you
hope Abby
believe in
watches
flat
this
Earth?
one.
You actually believe in the
No.
flat Earth? Okay,
I'm
I was
just
about
reading from this.
I was about to
One of
say.
his
So for
previous-
certain,
one of his previous podcasts definitely did.
I don't think it's flat Earth. Almost certainly, there's no possible way, just because of how gravity and everything works. There's no way we're in a flat Earth.
Zoom ins on Kyle.
Yeah, go ahead if you want. In regards to that, I mean, the only reason why I don't think it's the case is because there would be too many like weird flaws with the argument. Like, yeah, you could say that you could fly a certain way with airplanes to fucking make it feel like it takes longer to get from one place to another if you're on a flat Earth, which probably wouldn't be the case just because
There's
it's a
been
fucking
people who
plane.
have proved, like flat earthers who have literally proved that flat Earth theory is wrong.
Yeah, like they disprove themselves all the time,
And
which
for
is
some
why I
reason
don't
still
think,
post it.
yeah, which is why I don't think that they're real. But like, it's fun to believe, I guess, guys. But dude, there's no fucking way. We live on a sphere. That's just how fucking planets work.
Nah, we live on a fucking cube.
I wouldn't mind a cube planet. Gravity would work weird though. That's the only thing about a cube planet. If you were to ever hit like a corner, gravity would work really weird.
It's a Mobius ribbon
Yeah.
Mobius strip.
strip. Chemtrails.
Oh yeah, no, they already proved that was real.
Yeah.
Yeah, frogs do actually become straight male. And the funny thing is, the way that works actually is the chemical, because of how frogs work, they breathe through their skin and they absorb it through the water, is if they absorb that chemical, it just changes their biochemistry where they become all male. So it's not that they're turning gay, it's just that they're literally all dudes, so they can't reproduce.
The thing with it is that chemical agents are being deliberately sprayed for population control, weather manipulation, or other secret purposes.
I don't know about the weather manipulation as much. Like, I feel like it would just be too difficult at this stage with the type of technology that at least we know that we have to completely control the weather. Like, you might be able to make it rain. Maybe.
Clouds, fog.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you put enough condensed moisture in the air, you can probably make it rain or hail, depending on the temperature and, like, natural climate of an area, but you're not going to just change the weather. Like, you can't just suddenly make it fucking sandstorm somewhere. That's not going to fucking happen out of nowhere.
Yeah.
You'd have to move a bunch of sand there.
The next one is 5G and mind control.
So, funny enough, you want to hear one of my favorite conspiracy theories?
You want me to go into more of this and the detail of it?
Go ahead
To
if
be
you
honest
want.
with you, not really.
So, my whole thing is, funny enough, there's actually an old declassified government document. Some of the, like an air conditioner and all the different types of copper piping and stuff in your house, because of how it conducts electricity, there's a weird rumor out there that it is making people more, like, essentially, it increases libido. Like, is trying to make us create more children. That's a real conspiracy theory that exists out there, is all the weird wiring and stuff in your house is creating weird electrical impulses that makes you want to reproduce. Because we're having, believe it or not, our generation in particular is having a really bad population control issue where we're either having too much kids or nobody's having kids.
Hell, Japan's just trying to fucking have kids.
Exactly.
So the next one is HARP controls the weather.
HARP?
HARP. High Frequency Active Auroral Research Program. It's in Alaska.
Okay.
It studies the ionosphere.
Okay, the ionosphere.
Conspiracy theorists claim that it can manipulate weather, cause earthquakes, even control minds. They point to natural disasters following HARP tests, though scientists insist that its power is nowhere near that level. So there's been a few politicians.
We'll make like a huge donation or something?
No, the ones that have been talking about this. Lauren Boebert and Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Okay.
Which are two Republican senators that are batshit crazy.
Okay.
So that's basically...
That's the whole thing, though, is that they believe that company is able to control the weather out of Antarctica?
Yes.
Again, like I said, if they are, Alaska. The majority of what we'll probably be able to do at that point would just be to make it rain, probably. Because all you would have to do is put enough condensed moisture in the air to create more clouds. I don't know if you're able to create a fucking earthquake. To do that, you would have to create a huge, like, seismic fucking explosion, essentially. You'd have to blow shit up underground so deep that it would affect everything around it, and it'd have to be a big enough payload where you would be able to do that. I don't think you're creating earthquakes at that point. Again, maybe rain. I don't doubt that we could make it rain really hard in some areas.
Last one. The Large Hadron Collider opens portals.
Oh, no, for certain. If you the God particle and all that, right? Like, the whole gimmick about a collider is that if you send something fast enough through a certain point in space, you could rip a hole in space and time. Wormholes, we already know, randomly appear all over the place. It's also probability that wormholes can appear, like, at microscopic levels you don't even notice. Like, even black holes, apparently, based off of, like, theoretical physics. But, like, again, don't think to the point that people are making it out to be. Like, yes, we probably open portals into other realms when we use the Hadron Collider, but not to the point where we're going to get anything out of it. We know that parallel dimensions exist, if anything. Which I think would be neat.
Is real.
Yeah, no, I think that would be neat.
Yeah. That's it for my segment.
Okay, then, yeah, so funny enough, my segment is actually something much more down to earth in my opinion, I think, and less crazy. So
until we get into the topic.
I mean, I guess, but so my whole thing is growing up, you know, we always had job fairs and stuff at school. I'm sure you guys have all been to a job fair at least once or twice. And I've always thought about how they never give us, like, the opportunity to learn, like, a job that I feel like would actually benefit a lot of the people that need that type of training in some way, shape, or form. Like, I always wanted, as, like, a weird kind of thing, like, a butler would be a cool guy to learn from at a job fair because you would learn how to cook, how to clean properly. You'd be able to take care of your house better if you just fucking sit with them for, like, a week, maybe. But, like, they don't teach us important things like that. Like, I'm not going to be able to fucking meet a guy who works at a fucking tax agency and he's going to teach me how to do my taxes. As much as I would have fucking loved that in high school so that I don't have to worry about my taxes in the future. But, like, they don't teach us shit like that. They always give us the weird jobs or, like, things that people really aspire to be, but require so much school that there's no point in even fucking attempting it if you don't actually have a passion for it.
Wouldn't a butler be a hospitality degree?
Probably.
Yes.
I think that for, like, actual butler school and training, like, you can start as early as, like, essentially middle school. Like, you can, it's like a full-time, like, you learn it your whole life type of shit if you really want to.
So my roommate actually was a hospitality major.
Yeah.
And so being a butler or a maid is something you can go into it. But the thing is that since America, like we were talking about in the group chat one time, we don't have that industry. So
not anymore.
Basically, if you want to go into that with your major, if you're, say, like in an American school, you have to travel abroad.
I would have no issue with that. I would have loved to have traveled abroad.
The conditions to travel abroad are what the problem is. It's not the problem of being willing to go do it, it's the affording it and the finding the good ones and the proper people to learn from.
I get that, but if you're like passionate about a thing,
not even a host family, just a fucking school that like actually
Yeah, 'cause
goes
it's
into
a-
the detail of it to the point where you could say, per se, work for the fucking Queen of England.
It's a degree type shit. Like, you have to
Like-
get an actual, like, college education to be a proper butler, from what I understand.
Yeah, like no, you basically got to be out, like you got to be Pennyworth in this bitch.
Yeah, for real, though. You gotta fucking be really good at it. But, I mean, like, we live in the South, dude. We're all about hospitality. If we were able to get a chance to even go into that market, I bet so many people would fucking have really decent jobs at places like that.
I mean, America's one of the only places that actually tries to do tipping like that, and that's why our customer service is so good.
Of course.
Because like if you go to like Germany, Japan, stuff like that, you don't do tips. So
Yeah, because
basically,
they
walk
look at
up
that
to
as
you
like
and
an
they'll be
insult.
like, okay, cool. What do you want?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, because if you, like, buy something and tip someone anywhere that is in America, they look at it as an
Yeah,
insult,
they're gonna
typically.
ask you like, "Hey, how are you? How's your day going?" But like in Japan, it's gonna be like, "What do you want?"
Yeah, for real. It's very
Yeah,
short, sweet, and
because
to the point.
America, like with the tip culture and everything, like bartenders, all that, they get on because they can get tips. They don't have to follow federal
Minimum wage laws. Yep.
Yeah, because when I bartended, I only made $2.25 an hour, and most of my money came from the tips.
Yeah, exactly.
So if they did away with that, like that's why other countries they get paid, where they don't have to rely on tips and anything like that.
Yeah, because sometimes you get a shitty day where you're not getting tipped.
Yeah.
Like, I worked at a fucking restaurant. I worked front of house. I would get tipped out. Like, we would all get tipped out. But most of that was what my paycheck actually went towards, is what I got tipped out with. And that's fucking wild. Like, we shouldn't have to rely on the generosity of others,
Not in America.
but we have to.
But like, what other jobs have you seen out there that you would love to, like, say a rodeo clown is like one?
Oh, yeah, no, that would have been a fun job.
That's some great customer service, letting your ass get kicked by a fucking bull.
Yeah.
But it's also, like, it could be an interesting job. Like, if you have a high tolerance for fucking running around and doing shit, but, like, you're not very book smart, fucking being a rodeo clown could be very good for
They
you.
could be on some meth.
Yeah, but I mean, not all of
That
them.
pain tolerance.
I mean, obviously.
No, I'm making jokes.
Yeah, but I mean, not all of them, obviously. I
I
mean,
mean, I understand what you're saying with the job fair thing because I think there's different industries that you could definitely go into because, like,
you know, like, what's something that you would have liked to have seen at a job fair? Like, even if you weren't passionate about it at the time, like, what's something that you would have liked to see now? Like, if you had your kid going to a job fair and you were like, they came back and they were talking about some crazy job that you had never even heard of, like,
okay, so this is a personal opinion,
yeah,
and I genuinely think that and this goes deep, okay?
okay.
Ranching.
I agree.
Because, so with ranching, like, farming is kind of dying out. And that's coming from a farmer's son.
Yeah, dude.
So when I say that, like, I say it as in, like, the prosperity of, like, people who are more able to kind of get into the culture of raising farm animals and making an industry to
Like
where...
a farmhand.
Yeah, basic. Not even a... No. Like, I'm talking, like, ranching, like, building a ranch to the point where you can help the ecosystem of the society have proper food source.
Yes, because, I mean, that's something else that they don't really teach you very well. Like, even if you were to go to a shop class, they don't really teach you how to build a house or anything. They teach you how to fucking install electrical shit in shop class.
So, like, that's why I think ranching as a whole could be a great fucking thing. But the thing is like, you would have to be very selective.
I mean, shit, I played Red Dead 2. I built a house, you know, cookie cutter house.
Presses X somehow has whole wall frame.
Yeah, dude, I mean, but like, it was,
It's just being Amish.
no, but I mean, also, like, cookie cutter houses,
Moves a
dead
barn
ass.
with 20 people.
No, but for real, like, cookie cutter houses, dead ass are a thing that still exists. You can go technically buy all the parts necessary to just put a house up, and you could do it with just an instruction booklet like Legos.
I mean, it's literally IKEA.
Yeah, no, exactly. But
I've
like,
seen some of those houses.
but I bet you fucking 20 people, like, from our generation, like, if you were to give them that instruction booklet and they had no prior training with fucking tools, they'd either...
If you give enough direction, somebody's gonna know what to do.
Yeah, eventually,
That's
but like...
the whole monkeys with typewriters will eventually create Shakespeare.
Yeah, but like, if you all have training, like,
Have you
fucking...
not heard that before?
No, I have. It's so.
It's always a funny meme.
Because like I was thinking about all three of us, like literally, like we go from like these.
Fucking, I think a really good
the
example
viewers
of
have
that.
seen us talk about some dumbass shit.
Yeah.
I have
But
a
then we
list.
start talking about like such controversial and intellectual things, and it's like, I think about like, who the fuck are we? Like we will
We're just
go
normal
into
guys.
but we will go into like the dumbest topics, like literally Liam fucking a Pokemon,
Yeah, I know.
to
I was there.
how you can train an animal to build a fucking building or quote Shakespeare.
Shit, I mean, they're literally making fucking spiders into like nanomachines now. They're taking dead corpses of spiders and using them to pick stuff up in like places that they can't
And it's
easily
like
reach.
that's why I'm like laughing a little bit because I'm just like, fuck, we really just go on a
Yeah, we just have.
There's
weird...
not even a spectrum for it. We're literally doing a
No,
fucking
it is the
whole
spectrum.
360. No.
Yeah, we are the spectrum.
No, it's going like full 360 because we start at one point and then we work our way to the very end.
Yeah, and I mean, like, again, it's just because we're normal dudes. We talk about the shit that we think about.
And if you're one of the viewers that actually like sits for the whole thing, God bless you because like
Hi, Campbell.
Yeah, because I mean, you'll either catch some like really profound, deep shit, or you'll catch.
wake up to what Pokemon would you fuck?
Yeah.
I haven't gotten a text from Campbell lately being like, you need to edit this video and take this out.
We've gotten
Wait,
better
he's
at that.
done that?
Yeah,
He
yeah,
has.
we've
Is it
we've
for our episodes?
Yeah.
a majority of the time.
original one where he did it was the group chat got leaked when Seth said
Oh, the
the Griffith.
I thought you were gonna say the IRA thing.
No, the
No.
Griffith thing.
What did he say?
I'm trying to remember. It's
I'll
been
be
so
your
long.
Griffith
Yeah, the Griffith to your
guts.
guts.
Oh yeah.
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yo, you can't say that.
But he did.
Yeah.
I did also pull up a list of weird jobs in America.
Oh yeah.
You know,
What do you
it's-
got? I'm
you know,
curious.
It's funny that I haven't called Seth yet, but he did make his way in.
Yeah, he did make an appearance in this episode again.
So
I'm curious. What type of jobs do you think you'd like to see at a job fair, or at least weird jobs?
I just pulled up weird jobs that are found in America.
Yeah.
Number 1, professional cuddler.
No, that's a thing.
Yep.
On the
That's
real?
a
No,
whole thing.
these are actual
That's
jobs.
that's an
They're
actual
all-
On
job, yeah.
the real, where do I sign up?
To be cuddled or be the cuddler?
Either
Both?
way.
I was about to say, are you gonna ask?
It depends on the day for him.
Yeah, dude. Either way, I'll cuddle or I'll be cuddled. I don't
On his
mind.
days off, he calls his coworker over and hands him $50.
You do not speak of this. Or he just goes to the coma patient and just lays in the bed.
I'm a human body warmer.
So here's a fun fact I found out recently.
About human cuddlers?
No, coma patients. They still get their periods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
It's a natural cycle. It
Yeah,
happens.
they can't control that, Liam.
Yeah.
The fuck?
I work in a hospital.
didn't think of-
Dick.
I work in a hospital. You see weirder shit every day.
Yeah. The next one is a line sitter. Is an actual.
I want everybody to know that
A
last
line
comment was
sitter,
just a
like the
joke.
person who will like
Who will
essentially
wait
hold a spot in line for you.
Yeah. You can pay someone to hold a spot in line for you.
Do you know what the average income of that is?
It does not say.
I was just curious because
Kyle
like
might have
now
found a new line of
Well,
work.
no, I'm just curious because like, how much do you think they get paid where they can have
Depends
that
on
as
where
like
you're
their like
I think it
standard
depends on the
job?
event.
I was gonna say, if
because-
you're in a major city, fucking bank. If you're in fucking Beaufort, no.
Yeah, dude. Like, if I was paid to go essentially sit in like a line in fucking New York with like a tent or something, like for fucking $50 an hour or something, I would probably do it.
Yeah, so the different events that it lists is whether it's a product launch, concert tickets, or hot restaurant reservation.
Oh, actually, though, now that I think about it, that would be a great side hustle if you just call
See,
up
but
all
then
the
what if you
restaurants.
actually end up wanting to go into the events?
Then you
No,
hire
dude.
your own line sitter.
No, dude, what you
You know
do-
people in the business.
What you do is you fucking go to any restaurant and you give them your business card and you fucking reserve a bunch of reservations at the fucking like on a busy week. Like
I'm
a
telling you
Valentine's
guys,
Day weekend
That's
or something.
Kyle found his-
scalping.
Yeah, but that that's what
He
they
found
could
his
do.
new line of work.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm just saying like that's how you would do it if you were a fucking professional line sitter. I would.
Another job in America is a pet food tester.
Like you taste it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Humans test pet food.
I've heard about that one. I don't think I would ever want that job.
Think of the protein, Chase.
I don't give a
I'm looking
fuck.
at you and your
I'm thinking about the guy who
your
drinks the horse
bodybuilding.
electrolytes.
Just think of the protein in dog food.
No, but I'm thinking about the guy who.
I have a story for this.
One second, let me.
I have a
before you
story
say
for that one.
So the new Taco Bell chicken nuggets, the 10 count. Do you want to know how much protein is in that?
Not enough.
Grams.
86.
Bullshit.
86 grams of protein.
Oh, fuck it. Wow.
Nope.
You know what?
100%.
You know what? This makes a lot of sense because of when I was in high school and I stopped playing sports and I just started like working out. And I religiously, and I don't give a fuck what anybody says,
Fucking love Taco Bell.
I would go get the 12 count nugget with a large fry either before or after every workout. Every workout. And keep in mind, people, I worked out like 6 days a fucking week for 2 hours straight.
Okay,
I got fucking bulked up.
but here's my question: where were you getting the 12 count nuggets from?
James Allen.
No, where
Or
were
fast
you
food.
getting them from?
Chick-fil-A.
Okay, that makes sense though.
That's why I said this makes sense.
Yeah, that makes
No,
sense.
like I was working out 6 days a week, fucking eating a 12-count nugget and large fry, like at least after every workout.
Oh yeah, I mean, to be fair though, I mean, technically that has basically what you need after a workout. You have carbohydrates and you
Sodium,
have protein.
salt,
Yeah.
everything. Calorie deficit too, because that meal literally has 1,100 calories.
Which is in kilocalories, by the way. We're in America, so we represent everything in kilocalories. It's actually 110,000 calories.
That's fucking ridiculous.
I know.
But even still, like that makes a little bit more sense. Maybe I should just start eating Chick-fil-A.
I was gonna say, if you look at it, if you ever see a big
Or just
C,
make nuggets at home.
Fuck that.
yeah, but if you ever see like a big
In the air
C
fryer.
on a calorie
Nah,
count,
man. I actually meal prep now, so like it honestly is kind of rewarding.
I miss meal prepping so much.
Yeah, I bet you do.
yeah, no, a big C on a calorie count. That means kilocalories.
The next one, water slide tester.
So what? You just ride the
Dangerous
water
as
slides?
hell.
Employed by amusement parks or travel companies, these adventurous workers slide down new water slide rides to test their safety, speed, splash factor, and
I mean,
overall
but
fun.
like,
Oh wow,
how
yeah, that
often?
sounds like a fun
how
job
often
too.
are you gonna get that amount of work though?
I think
A
it's
decent
travel-
bit because they
I
do
think
make a lot of water parks.
I think it's a travel job because a lot of the water parks are
God,
owned by
India,
a
you
giant,
probably kill at.
Yeah, huge companies.
Yeah, so you would go to the different ones that they open up.
Fucking funny enough, there's another version of that type of job where you basically go and be like the worst customer you possibly can be at a hotel to see how customer service is. Like that's an actual job that people have.
Sometimes I feel like those type of people come to my job.
The next
They
job,
do sometimes.
I can tell.
the next job, snake milker.
No,
yeah, for Venom.
that's complete.
I would
Honestly,
totally. So the funny thing is, I would totally do that though.
I was about to say that's right up Kyle's alley.
Yeah, like that's 100%.
What was that one job that I was about to say something for?
Water slide tester?
No,
No,
before
there was
that.
the one before. Pet food tester.
Okay, so I do actually have a story for this one.
Oh no.
So, it's funny you mentioned bodybuilding. So, I've met a lot of amateur bodybuilders in the time that like I've been working out. Like, there's a lot of fucking gyms in Charleston. It's become an industry to where it's just way more open now.
Gallon of horse electrolytes.
And when I was in, I think it was like my freshman or sophomore year of college, I came back down to Charleston and there was this gym, and I'm not going to say what gym, but you know what gym actually.
PPH.
No.
The
Just
other one?
go with the fact that you know the gym, and we can talk about this later, Liam.
Okay.
And basically, there was a guy I met there that was indeed a bodybuilder. He had like 4 different memberships for like all these different gyms.
I have a funny
And
story after
so,
this, too.
One of my buddies, when we were working out, he asked him like, "Yo, what are you eating like to get this like surplus of like fucking protein and everything?" Because like, dude was jacked.
Yeah.
But like it was like unhealthy, and you could tell he wasn't dried out from like steroids or anything.
Like he was just actually that level of body build.
Like he was fucking Chris Hemsworth fucking shit.
Oh yeah, so he was like yoked.
Yeah, like 8-pack
Pre-fat.
yeah,
Chris
like-
Hemsworth.
yeah, like fucking crazy shit.
Pre-fat because he was fat towards the later movies.
But anyways, so he goes on to tell
yeah, I
us
forgot about
that he will add in some fucking dog food, like wet dog food, to his fucking diet once a day.
So I have a really funny story that's similar
And
to
it
that.
had like over 100 grams of fucking protein in just one fucking can.
You see, there's a thing now called dog food, DAWG
Fuck
food,
that's
which is
so
just
fucking disgusting.
a frozen beef
Like
or
protein,
chicken.
yeah.
Yeah, it's chicken, peas, and everything. Where it's for people, and you just scoop it, put it in the pan.
So we're getting closer
It's
and
like
closer.
Bachelor
Yeah,
Chow.
we're getting closer and closer to Bachelor Chow from fucking
Bro,
Futurama.
we're literally just reverting back.
No, so like funny enough, one of my favorite things I've ever seen on a meme is it was a 4chan post of some guy who was eating like the biscuits that they feed monkeys at the zoo. And it was genuinely improving his like muscle mass and everything because it has everything a primate needs, and that's all we are.
You know what the crazy thing about like the difference between us and gorillas is? Our
That we
body.
can talk.
Well, yes, but still, our body. So one of the main reasons that like gorillas have the amount of protein that they do is because of their diet, right?
Yeah.
We as humans cannot eat their diet because it is toxic to us.
Yeah, most of
So
it.
the only thing separating us from being as jacked as a fucking gorilla
Which again never has been trained properly on how to weightlift.
is diet.
Dude, I want to see a gorilla who's actually been properly, like, trained to deadlift and shit and, like, see how buff it can get.
So 100 people versus a gorilla, who's winning?
So, funny enough, I actually saw... So, I saw a real post from an actual zookeeper, right?
Yeah.
And he said that 100 people can easily win. We just have to do it a certain way. You have to essentially make a human straitjacket. A couple people will probably die. He already said that. That is guaranteed. More than likely, you will die. But you make a human straitjacket and you suffocate the gorilla to death.
Okay.
Yeah, if you choke it to death, it'll die. With 100 people, you could easily do that. You would need, like, probably 80 to pin it down, and then enough people to just choke a gorilla to death.
Chase.
I'm basing it off of what a zookeeper said.
Gorilla versus 100 people. Who's winning?
Is one of them Goku?
It's one of them, like, fucking, what's his name? Eddie Hall?
Is Mike Tyson going to be there? Is he going to throw a haymaker?
Do I get to pick the people?
Yeah, can I pick 100 people?
Because I'm bringing Attila the Hun back.
It is 100
such a good idea.
games selecting random people.
Selecting random?
Yeah, like
So
I
at
said,
least 10% could be somebody worth fighting.
yeah.
So all I have to do is basically just map out who's cannon fodder and who's the real hitter.
It's typically how it goes, though, in any type of war. I mean, that's technically just a war of attrition at that point against a
Look
gorilla.
at chess, the pawns.
Yeah. No, like I said, according to a guy who is a zookeeper, he said for certain 100 people could take down a gorilla if we just choke it to death.
Yeah. Next job. Professional golf ball diver.
Oh, the guys who swim into ponds and pick up the golf balls because there's alligators and shit in all the ponds typically. It's a very risky job. Like
I'm more
they
scared
actually
of the snapping turtles than I am of the fucking gators.
Oh, for certain. Fuck that, dude. I don't want to lose a finger. If I get a leg ripped off, I'm already
just worried
fucked.
about getting them, like one of them fucking biting an artery in my
Oh
fucking
yeah, that
leg.
too. That too. Yeah. Well, I mean, a gator will just fucking rip your leg off. At that point, you're
Like,
just dead.
That thing is just gonna get me. That thing, but a fucking snapping turtle is like one of those big ass ones. Bro, I'm gonna bleed out in that fucking pond.
Oh yeah, for certain. No one will even notice.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fucking painful death.
Hey, I'm not fucking with an alligator snapping turtle.
Next job is professional mourner.
Yeah, the people who you pay
so
to show.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, so it's people you pay to go to like a person's death, essentially, like their funeral.
They're hired-
and cry.
Yeah,
Like,
hired
be
to
sad.
attend funerals and express grief.
Yeah, they're paid to be sad for other people they
I
don't
feel
know.
like you would either have to be so well loved or so fucking hated that you actually have to hire someone to do that.
Yeah, that's typically how it goes.
No, it's literally like 100% one or the other. There's
No, I mean-
no in between.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, typically how it goes is that you don't have anyone show up to your funeral, so someone who did either, care about you or whatever will pay someone to do that. That's like an actual job that
None of our friend group could do this job.
I could.
I don't see you crying on command.
Another
Oh,
job.
I'm very empathetic.
Another job is a face feeler.
I don't actually know that one.
Face feeler is employed by skincare or cosmetic companies. Face feelers often
See if the
train
skin is fucking smooth.
gently touch volunteers' faces before and after product use to evaluate skin texture, softness, and product effectiveness.
On the real though, I bet you that pays well.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, like on the real though, I bet you it
Still
pays
weird
well.
as fuck.
Next job, iceberg mover.
Huh? What is this? The fucking 1700s?
These workers are responsible for locating and towing icebergs away from oil rigs or shipping routes using specialized
That
boats and
happened
tools.
before or after the Titanic? I want to know when that job.
After.
No,
That
look
sounds
up.
about
I want.
right.
I want to see the date that this was created. I need you to look that
On
up.
the real though, that sounds like it could be like I could easily spend. I could easily
Nah,
spend
I
like.
need to know the answer myself now. I'm gonna be so real with you. I'm never gonna stop thinking about it all fucking day. I'm not trying to wait that long.
On the real, I feel like I could easily do that type of job just because I could probably spend weeks at a time on
I
a
have a
boat and
weapon,
not
and
be
I'm
worried.
not afraid to use it to get this answer.
Is it that little baseball bat? Because it's not really a weapon. It's more of a billy club.
You sure it's not a weapon in my hand?
The iceberg mover job as part of International Ice Patrol began in the aftermath of Titanic.
So yeah, it was. It was after the Titanic. Huh.
Oh
Honestly,
my God.
though, that
I feel
sounds-
so much better now. Thank you.
Sounds like a not terrible job.
You say that until you have to go out to that place.
I've spent many a week on boats.
Yes, but I'm saying like imagine like the seas and everything that like you would have to cross and do all the danger shit that it would cost just to get there. Like imagine you fuck up and that iceberg, like when you're pulling somebody whose like brakes have gone out and like you can't move the vehicle,
Yep.
and then like you slow down, they're like you don't do it correctly, and then you just ram into the back of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the same shit would happen with an iceberg.
I mean, probably, but I mean, if I die at sea, that just
I'm
means
putting that
nobody's gonna
chain
find
like
me.
fucking way out the fuck there.
Listen, man, if I die at sea, don't even go looking for me, because if I find myself to an island, I'll probably be so much happier there by
Nah,
myself.
I'm gonna just appear one day.
I'd be so... Dude,
You would
deadass...
be happy and confused.
No, dude, deadass, like, one of my favorite things I've ever seen is a guy who got lost at sea, literally ended up living on an island. He was, like, super autistic. That is actually an important part of the story. He was super autistic, and he really survived well by himself. Like, he was fishing, he was thriving. And when the fucking, people showed up to rescue him, he went, fuck! Like, he was like, can I stay a few more weeks? And they were almost inclined to let him.
That was Kyle.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If I ended up getting lost at sea and I ended up on an island, I would probably fucking thrive, because I would be around nobody.
We can test that. Next episode, Duff's Tavern.
You gonna fucking put me on the middle of an island in the middle
Monkey
of nowhere?
Island.
I'm not going fucking there. Shit, if
really-
you send me there, you better put a bullet in me first and feed me to
Can
the
we
monkeys.
make a shirt out of that? AIDS Monkey?
Of AIDS Monkey Island?
No, just put AIDS Monkey, and then you just put the three of us on the front in cartoon form.
I went
with
to AIDS
bobbleheads.
Monkey Island and all I got back was a stupid t-shirt.
All I got was a stupid fucking t-shirt and AIDS.
The next job, a body farm technician.
Is that like
I
people
have
who
so
essentially...
many questions that I don't want answered.
Like, I'm curious, is that someone who, like, essentially farms the ecology out of a person? Like, if you need special microbiome and stuff?
You're close. You are close. At forensic research facilities called body farms, technicians study how human bodies decompose under different conditions. Their work helps forensic scientists and law enforcement determine time and cause of death
Wow.
in real-world cases.
Talk about
Funny
really
enough, that
donating your
job-
body to science.
I was gonna say, funny enough, that job probably came up because of things that happened a lot, like, in how
Casper's
people get
DJ
buried.
theory.
Well, I was gonna say a lot of different types of burials, too. There was
I
the,
kind of
like,
figured it would come from like serial killers
I was gonna say
and
there
not
was
being able to
one...
determine who the real suspect was.
There was one really weird practice, though, with the specific group of Native Americans. I don't remember which one it was. They would bury their dead in, like, the water, and they would essentially pin them down to the, like, surface of the, like, riverbed or whatever, and their bodies would be almost completely preserved perfectly. So, like, I imagine stuff like that is where we got those types of jobs where we're like, this is super weird.
Here you go, Liam. To the trash.
Okay. The next job, a
I
live...
can also answer that question.
About what?
The Native Americans.
Yeah, how they
So
bury
it's
their
any,
dead?
it's literally like, so any tribe that is literally within, like, one, the Mississippi River,
Yeah, I know
and
that
then
one.
two, any that were like on the coastal, like, so any of the ones that were like, you know, provinced out here on South Carolina, but the
Yeah.
thing was, is it was more direct than most people would think.
Yeah.
It was literally just certain tribes.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. Like, there's all sorts of weird burial practices that existed all throughout time. That I bet that was a huge portion of, like, where that job came from, was trying to figure out why the fuck they did these things the way they did.
Or finding a body in the woods and having to determine...
Well, yeah, obviously.
Oh, I was thinking
I mean,
Jack the
obviously for the
Ripper.
forensic side, but I mean, like, from just a historical standpoint.
By
I
the
really love
way,
that.
real quick, that conspiracy theory has now been proven what was real.
What?
The Jack the Ripper.
I still think it's Gandhi.
So
Doubtful.
So, immigrant, but not Gandhi. So, turns out it was an immigrant that was passing through there, and he went on a killing spree. And the reason no one ever found him
Because he
is
fucked
because
off.
he had already fucking left for his next immigration.
That makes so much sense, though, actually.
Side note, the Jack the Ripper fight in Record of Ragnarok, amazing.
Oh, God.
I
yeah.
fucking love Records of Ragnarok.
Can't wait for the Tesla
Jack
fight.
the Ripper, Assassin's Creed.
Yes.
Fucking loved it. Worth every
I
penny.
like the fear mechanic so much. That was very interesting.
It was. I will say, I liked the way they did the battling with the ballista gun with the axe on it.
When I
Fucking stellar fucking, like, use of a large, like, awkward weapon.
Yeah.
When I heard you say that, I had something, but I lost it. What did you say a second ago? In regards to Jack the Ripper?
Oh, the fear mechanic.
Yeah, that makes me think of Batman Arkham Asylum
Oh,
and all that.
oh, yeah.
The fear mechanic where you can do
I
fear
mean-
takedowns and stuff.
I mean, low key though, like,
Like, I
not
mean,
the same. It
I
was
mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I was gonna
yeah,
say, like,
even
Batman,
the coloration, like,
Batman's basically a fucking, like, assassin from Assassin's Creed anyway, if you think about it. He just doesn't kill anybody. Like, he's all about stealth and fear tactics.
oh my god, he's fucking, oh my god, he's literally just Shay Cormac.
Kind
from
of,
your
actually.
favorite one.
No, on the real, he is
Rogue.
kind of like Shane Cormac.
Yeah, he's got the air rifle.
Yeah.
Jay Cormac, the Irish assassin.
Yeah. I mean,
It's also
I
my
wonder
name.
why Liam liked him.
Also my name popped up in there.
oh, that's true. But I mean,
Oh yeah, the guy who he kills.
The last one, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't feel good about killing.
Oh, I
Liam.
thought it was so funny when I played it because I literally texted you and I remember I texted you, "Hey Liam, I just killed you."
Yep. I was like, air assassination, or did you run and stab?
I told you I did both.
dude, I love the run
'Cause
and
I
stab,
redid it.
especially if there's
With the two
another guy
swords.
next to him because he just fucking yeah. I'm used to the fucking hand blades, man. I played the older
Edward.
games.
Swords.
I know, but I played the older games.
Yeah, dude straight up just gorges you in the spine
Yeah.
and plummets you to the ground,
Yeah.
kicks you over the head, pulls them out and runs.
Yeah.
Wow.
The next job, a live mannequin.
Oh yeah. It's basically like is that kind of like how the people who
Did that come from,
pose
like,
for art?
painting,
Yeah.
nude bodies.
Yeah, like
Uh,
people who pose for art stuff, right?
No, found in department stores or high-end fashion shows. Live mannequins pose motionless in display windows for hours, modeling the clothes.
So what I'm hearing is the shit I used to do to fuck with my mom is something that I could have been paid for.
Yep.
I'm kind of upset I never got into that line of work.
Next one,
I was good at that.
odor judge.
I can't smell, so I can't do that job.
Employed by deodorant and hygiene product companies, odor judges sniff armpits, feet, and even breath of volunteers to rate the effectiveness of the product.
So the beta tester for fucking.
It's not
cologne
even the
perfume.
beta tester. You're the guy who tests if they smell better.
I'm making a joke about.
Oh no, I'm saying that it's not even the beta test because you're the beta tester. You'd be like one of the people who tests the cosmetics, a cosmetics tester. No, you're just the guy who smells the person who tried the cosmetics on. That's fucking weird. That's an odd one.
It gets weirder. Paper towel sniffer.
Huh?
A paper towel sniffer.
We're going.
No, I heard you.
need the next.
Fucking what?
Next.
Before packaging, paper towel sniffers ensure the product is odor-free or has the right scent. The role is vital in maintaining quality control and ensuring customers don't associate paper products with unpleasant smells.
Is this
I
job
mean-
still a thing?
Well, yeah, I
It
can
is.
believe that because you got to think most paper towels, right? Like the reason that a lot of them are white is that they get bleached. So it makes sense. Actually.
How much does this type of job pay?
Yeah, does that one have its actual payment information? You needed to have that ready, dude.
Oh my god, I think.
Paper towel sniffer annual salary is not something I expected to have someone Google today.
My dad paid so much money for a degree.
That sounds like a him problem.
It's also a me problem. I wasted. I could be wasting like 4 or something
You were
years.
gonna hate this.
Let me guess, it's probably in
Like
the range of like
100K?
500,000
No.
a year.
Paper towel sniffer. General, the range is 19,000 to 52,000 a year. Some resources list higher earnings, such as $48 per hour.
So what you're telling me is in a
Whoa.
certain area of it, a paper towel sniffer will make as much as me.
Yep.
Wow, that's fucking weird.
The next job is a chicken sexer.
Oh yeah, it's the people who can see like a baby
They
chicken.
need
and
to come
essentially
up
know-
with a different fucking name.
Well, no, because a sexer is just someone who knows what gender.
I know, but in
yeah,
this meteorized fucking place, a different name.
fair, but like
They also enjoy chicken strips
I also like chicken strips. Fuck,
Yeah, I'm
I
sure
would
they're
love a
really
chicken
big
strip.
on nuggets.
and the breasts.
No, but like
Really
for
be
real,
chasing tail.
though, that's actually an important job apparently because like they butcher all the male baby chickens typically, and then they keep the females around.
They say sometimes the conditions are foul.
Yeah, they typically are.
Okay,
like unironically, I get your
Next,
pun.
Before you make your next dad joke.
Yeah,
of the day.
yeah. Your pun was funny and all, but like,
Did you have that one preloaded
I thought they were
in your
excellent.
cloaca?
excellent?
The last job that's on the list is a crime scene cleaner.
Oh, they make bank.
So on the real, I would totally do that job.
Oh, Kyle would be perfect for this shit.
Like I would have probably a grand old time because
And it-
I would be good at it
And
too.
apparently it's based off of the literal crime scene.
Yeah. No, it's based off of how bad it is. I think I actually saw like a meme of someone who did that as their job.
There's a game. There's
much
the
do you-
Viscera cleanup.
Yeah, I know
crew.
Viscera cleanup crew, but I mean, like, I would actually like, I wouldn't have any trouble doing that type of job.
How much do you think you would get paid for the job of cleaning up Liam's love life?
Impossible.
I don't think they could pay me enough.
Impossible task.
Yeah.
And on that note,
Wait. Hold on. So the reason I brought up this topic that I really want to bring up is because way back when, do y'all remember on the Discovery Channel Dirty Jobs?
Yes, Mike Rowe.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
listened to his podcast. Mike Rowe's one of my, like, him and Mythbusters I watched growing up.
But like on the real, those are jobs that people actually do that pay crazy money that people don't want to do.
Yeah.
So like if there's someone who has a tolerance for that type of thing and doesn't know it because they've never even known that those types of jobs existed, people should be able to try and do crazy shit like that they have never had the opportunity to. That's why I think job fairs need to involve more off the wall kinds of jobs that people don't typically think about.
I mean, a lot of job fairs are, like, centralized to, like, certain careers. Just,
I know, but
I
that's
feel like
kind of
it's like giving you
weird.
the mainstream shit because so many people are gonna choose a mainstream job.
I agree, but that's kind of the problem. Is if we have everybody trying to be one thing, nobody's going to be able to take care
But
of
do
the
you-
jobs that need to be
I feel
done.
like the reason they do that is simply just because of out of ease. Because like,
Oh, yeah, of
it's a
course.
lot easier to tell this person, hey, you're gonna work in food and bev for the rest of your life,
Yeah, but like I'm a weird
versus
dude.
like,
I knocked my pants.
let's be real here, like I said, ranching, right? How many people out of a college of, let's just say a small college, 3,000 people, right? How many people, or what percent do you think is actually gonna walk up to the ranching one, take it seriously, and actually make it?
It depends on who you are. That's kind of the problem.
I'm willing to bet probably 1%.
Yeah, but at the same time, that's a percentage of people that need to fill a job that doesn't get filled as much as it
Okay,
needs
but
to be.
1% of 3,000 people versus the amount of people that are literally in the world.
Okay, that's not my problem. I'm just saying give people the opportunity to do things that they've
I
never
understand
done.
why you're saying give them the opportunity. I'm just saying is that I feel like
If they aren't serious about it, then they're
it's
not
gonna
gonna
be a
involved.
harder. It's gonna be a harder sell for the. Well, I hate to say it like this era.
Oh yeah, for certain this era.
Like
But-
if you had done it for our era, probably would have had so much more
Oh
unique
yeah,
fucking shit going on.
no, that's what I'm saying. Like, granted though, the other issue is that obviously we're older now. We're not fucking going to job fairs at school anymore. Like, but as someone who works at,
I mean, Liam did just get done with school.
oh yeah, I mean, I guess you.
I'm still in school. I went to a job fair, like, a month ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm sure you still do because you're still in college and all that. But I mean, like, do they teach
I'm
you?
sure.
I was gonna say, did they show you crazy jobs at fucking college?
What
that,
was the
you know, were
weirdest
required
job
to
you
see?
saw?
Neither. It was all news. It was all news and fucking media. It was dumb. There was
And
no
that's
one there.
kind of my fucking issue. Is
Ironically,
fuck
he makes a
news and media.
podcast.
Yeah, I make my own media. I'm,
No, I know. I just think it's ironic that like it was dumb as shit for you, and you're literally someone involved as like media.
That's something else.
Like,
that
do
I
you
knew
know what
age,
that?
new age media.
But that's
So,
what I'm
like,
saying is like, does that not show like how bad that was? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
So
of course.
the-
you're going to school for media, and you were not interested in the jobs they were offering for media.
Yeah,
That's my point.
I've actually talked to like a lot of my friends in the classes about it. So a lot of the teachers grew up in like old media where you'd have to deal with the TV station, deal with the news station, that stuff
Yeah.
like that. I was telling them like we have different options now. I literally pulled up LinkedIn and fucking Mr. Beast was hiring for an editor, a videographer, and all that stuff. I was like, you can't now. In my opinion, I can probably be wrong.
God, say goodbye to fucking Liam if he takes that job.
What, Mr. Beast?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm really tempted to apply for the VR.
I'm surprised you
You
haven't.
should.
Have
I
you?
mean, shit. Go ahead.
I haven't yet.
You'd probably make bank too. He fucking pays well, from what I
I
understand.
was about to say, does it say pay will be like disclosed on interview?
It didn't say on.
Oh, then
LinkedIn.
it's definitely
But
a,
I would-
on-
A lie.
on interview.
I was really tempted to because they have like field audio, the videographer and that stuff. So I was like telling my classmates, I'm like, you don't have to like go to the news and go to blah blah blah.
Oh yeah.
Like, there's literally people online, like people are trying to be YouTubers. They're gonna hire editors. Like even with even in the stream space, like if
yeah.
you get really good at Blender and 3D animation, fucking VTubers will pay you so
I was
much
about to-
money.
So
I was
much
about to say
money.
like a lot of the
so much
or
money.
even like someone who will edit your videos.
Yeah,
or,
dude, like-
a podcast producer. Fuck, half
so
the
many
comedians now-
influencers literally have their own personal camera person, but
Yeah.
that camera person, literally the reason that those people can only post like on a certain day is because those camera people are literally scheduled because
And
they have
not-
multiple
Yeah,
other
they're doing
clients.
it for everybody that they
Yeah.
can afford to do it for.
Yeah.
Which, like, if I don't know if any of my teachers will listen to this because I haven't told them that.
That you do the podcast stuff.
No. I told
No,
them,
they know.
No, they know I do the podcast.
God, he submits it for almost every project.
Do you really?
Yeah, you're not
Yeah.
wrong. I did. For,
I think I've been on like 2 different projects now.
No, one.
One? I swear I was on another.
No, it was just biography. No, but like I haven't told my teachers about like the new age of like media and all that stuff.
Because a lot of them are old heads, right?
Yeah, a lot of them
Yeah.
like they grew up like.
They might support
Like-
it.
They probably won't though, just because they don't know what it is.
'Cause I've been picking their brain, and like a lot of ways to make money in my career is freelancing.
Yeah.
Like, you can have one job, say at the news station, but then you have a job being a freelance videographer, freelance editor, freelance photographer, like all that stuff. And that's like a way to make money in the career because it's, say, if you work on TV or movies, you get a lot of money there, and
Yeah.
then months of waiting. But I don't know. I've been looking.
And also the way they treat media people nowadays too is really bad.
I was applying for a job, and this would be the director of a news station. I would run the morning news from like 7 a.m. to like whatever block, the main news.
Yeah, the main news broadcast, the one that everyone will see typically
Yeah.
that watches the news.
They had to argue for my friend getting it because I set a price that was too high, and they had to argue for my friend getting paid under $20 an hour for it. I was
Which
like,
is unfair for how much effort you actually put into video editing.
about to say,
like
and
that's a fucking
directing?
hard job.
Like
not
directing
video
alone.
directing, live directing.
Oh,
like
that's even
live
worse,
switching.
though.
Yeah, under 20 an hour is ridiculous.
Yeah,
for
that's
that.
even worse for that
is-
type of job.
That is a lot of things that is in this career. That's why a lot of them freelance. A lot of them go out.
Yeah,
for
because
other-
you get to set your prices based on your talent.
Yeah, like shit. I watch a lot of YouTube, and I watch a lot of the people who do the crazy edits of their fucking videos type shit. Like, they'll hire a fucking guy from Vietnam to edit their videos type shit because it's just cheaper that way. You pay him fucking like $2 an hour, and they'll fucking put out like a fucking 45-minute video for you.
Yeah.
And it only took them like 3 hours.
You know
like
what's
that's
crazy?
the problem.
This goes into a blue collar industry, which is really funny.
Which one?
Welders.
Oh
Because
yeah.
welders, when you go to welding school, a lot of times right before like you possibly get hired and everything like that, they'll look at you and they'll be like, "How much you think your weld is worth?"
Yeah, it's a weld test.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you
you
have to
get
do a
and
weld.
Because
they'll
if you
say,
can't
like-
do a nice weld, they're not gonna fucking hire you.
But that's the thing is like you can get like they'll still like pay you, but like you're gonna get what they think you're worth. And so like you shoot out a number. Like one guy I saw his welding, I was like, this shit looks fucking amazing. He was like 45 an hour. I was like, honestly,
I would pay that
a little steep,
if it looks
but
good.
fair if you give the continuous effort. One dude, his shit was not that great. He said $20 and a fucking McDouble.
And you know that's fair. For
I mean,
that.
he was honest.
Yeah,
I mean,
and that's a fair
I
price.
was going to school for welding until
Yeah.
COVID hit. That was like the big
Ugh.
thing. Is like I was getting to the point where I was actually doing like bend tests and everything.
Yeah.
Where I had to do a 80-10 root pass and then fill it in with 2018, whatever the big rod. I was learning stick.
Yeah.
Ooh, stick welding fun.
I liked it.
I think it's very neat.
honestly, it's,
I do TIG sometimes now.
Fucking my granddad, one of my favorite stories he tells me is he used to weld without the fucking mask and everything. Yeah.
Bob.
Dude, he had fucking sparks spraying on his face and he was just and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing,
Yeah.
dude?
But on that note, this is the ending of the episode. Any parting words?
I guess my parting word will be look into weird jobs if you think you have a fucking knack for something that you think other people don't do.
honestly,
They'll pay you crazy.
I think this is gonna be one of my biggest messages for the podcast. If we're so willing to literally just put this on the internet and everything like that and just be ourselves,
Fucking anyone.
listen, I think you have full right to.
Yeah, anyone can do it.
Like,
guys.
there's weirder shit than us on the internet, so I mean, shit, just be yourself.
Yeah, we're tame
Someone will accept you.
Honestly, yeah, we're pretty tame for the internet.
for now.
But that's what I'm saying, is like,
Until I get some controversy.
I don't think you have any right now.
puts the right people on the podcast.
Yeah. I might do an actual like.
We released that one episode that you had to completely edit out that one part.
Yeah.
Are you talking about with us or
No,
the
he's
the
talking
other
about
one?
with another
Yeah. Oh,
group
God, no, canceled.
about a certain group of people controlling the media.
Canceled.
The Lost episode. I also might be trying to do a like completely VR episode.
I'd be down if I had a VR headset.
No, because Christina moved away,
Oh.
and she does like VR stuff now. So she was like, "Hey, like I would love to come back on the podcast, but I'm all the way out in like I think Cali maybe."
Yeah.
It's like we can do something on VR. I'm like, So I want to see if I can create my own room with like a VR thing. That'd be interesting.
Dude,
I have a
totally
VR headset.
I do too.
Dude, I need to get one. I really want to fucking get one and just start fucking
Get one of
bothering
the new
people on
ones, 'cause,
VR
like,
chat.
The old ones, like, dear God, you
Yeah,
can
no.
only be on there for so long.
No, for real, I literally just want it so I can go bother people on VR chat. Like, for no other reason, just to fuck with people.
Yeah, that's all Campbell does.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun.
But-
I mean, yeah.
Thank you. The words. Fuck. Thank you guys for watching another episode of Duff's Tavern. Like, comment, subscribe, buy my t-shirts, shit like that.
Yeah, all those things.
Yeah,
So inspiring.
I am.
All right.
Buy my t-shirts.
I gotta piss.
Nah, for real. So we can get out of this house.
Yeah. Hope you guys have a good one.